Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results.
So stressful when the world's on fire. Good God. I can't look at this, guys. Like, my strategy is you buy it and you hope that you got a good spot. Yeah, but we all think you're crazy. You don't fight this. No way. The markets are freaking out and you don't think that anything is wrong? Come back tomorrow and I'll lose it all. Should be fun. Good morning, everybody. Hold on a second. I am just so, like, I had a little bit of trouble with my machine restarting today. All right, there we go. All right, it is the 20th. It is 2020. Quad Witcher, which means that all of the options expired today. We're actually up. We're at 2435. We're actually up. We're at 2435. Some of my charts are still loading. A volume profile is still loading. But, yeah, we're up a little bit. This week, it's kind of interesting because, you know, things have getting pretty crazy, but people have kind of calmed down around this 2400 area. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We do have, let's see here, existing home sales today. Baker Hughes rig count, nothing too significant for us though. So I don't know. This is kind of one of those days where you might see some like really crazy stuff. As there's a lot of moneyed interest in having how do we put this? There's a lot of moneyed interest in where the index closes today. So there's going to be tons and tons and tons of reasons for them to be doing all sorts of shenanigans. Where is Barbara Walters' interview on you? I don't think that Barbara Walter would ever be interested in me. I don't know if I'd be that interested in doing an interview with Barbara, but you know, whatever. Hey, but I can see your message, Jerry. You know what that means? You know what that means? That means that probably we can get the Texas speech robot to work again today. Let's try it. Let's try it. Here, we're going to start them up. We're going to start them up. Here, one of them. This one is the bot. What? It says cannot find live. It says cannot find live. I can see it on over here though. Well, that's weird. Did YouTube change the API or something? Something must be different. Because how come they can see it but I can't? Now I mean they were broken yesterday. Now they see it. I don't. What do you think, guys? I must have changed something. Slack Technology discloses 7K new paid customers added in the past 7 weeks. Oh yeah. Hey, let me tell you what, guys, for stocks, I'm sure that they are already up and that the real buy is already passed, but Slack and Citrix are probably some of your best choices for stocks right now. They're going to benefit so much from all these people working from home. I'm mad that the text-to-speech robot not work. Let's see if our Stack Overflow message has any responses. Nope. YouTube Live API. Tools. Hello, I shorted Bitcoin at 6,200. Didn't expect it to bump this high. Hey, listen, man, I don't know. Oh, 66.15. Well, that's about 50% of the down move, so you're gonna run into some resistance somewhere around here. But like I was trying to say, I really cannot predict what it's gonna do. Oh hey, no, wait. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. Okay, we got to see. Let's search for like the past week. Was there anything about the API? Developers Live YouTube Android Player API overview. Nope, that's not it. YouTube API detect live video. Thanks. I bought a 3 times short token on Binance. That sort of thing exists. That's interesting. They're now 3 times short tokens, huh? Well, that's probably better than. It's probably better than using margin to go short or like selling shares, right? E-mini on an ugly sell at the moment. Look at that. That we couldn't have taken advantage of that. That happened too far out. Here's 30 minutes to get a couple of numbers that come through here from especially Canadian numbers. YouTube API detect live video. You made me a Bitcoin bear, and now look what happened, right? I don't know. Like here's the thing, Constant. I cannot predict a short term move though, right? Like I can predict a long term move, but when I predict a move like that, that this one time when I said, "Hey, like it looks like we're just waiting for somebody to go down." When I said that, I was thinking like, okay, like we may like hover here for a week or two, and then maybe we'll go down. But you know that it happened literally that day was quite shocking to me, and it makes me think that like somebody is reading the notes and taking my advice and making it happen almost. Because sometimes it's almost too prescient. But I really the model that I have is a long term model. Okay, so it's gonna predict things like I say it can predict absolute highs and absolute lows within a month's time frame. So like, is here a good spot to short it or not? Like you kind of have to read the order flow and positioning and do some technical analysis to kind of figure out how safe or not safe a particular spot is, because my thing just cannot tell you that. What if I just terminate this and nodemon app.js? Cannot find live. Why can I not find it? Why can they find it? I can't find it. They must have changed. Something's changed. Bothers me so badly, guys. I want to fix it. Let's close a couple of these windows. Certainly don't need that. That's the client. Here it is. YouTube, new YouTube. YouTube, down listen. Channel ID. Mm-mm-mm. So it's going to be in this YouTube live chat. Now 6,500 to support. I can wait for weeks if Bitcoin goes down to 6K. Well, yeah, I think the chances of them touching 6K again are pretty high, but I don't know how long it's going to take. Especially if somebody is really trying to pump it, you know? But I suspect that that was less a pump and more of a rebalancing. Like some people went short through all of this and then, you know, like it came down here and they got short and so they all get stopped out and it comes back 50% sort of a thing. Strong pushback there in the E-mini. Node. Let's see here. Node modules, right? And be like all the way down here. YouTube. Live chat, right? Yep. YouTube live chat. Get live. Constant URL equals event type equals live. Part ID plus channel ID plus, this is different. This might have changed. Sheldon, how are you? How are the futures looking? Well, we are up overnight, but they just had a pretty good little pushback. They're not touching 2400 yet though. They're bouncing before 2400. So I would say overall things look okay, but there's not significant enough of action happening for me to really know what's going to happen before the open. You know what I mean? But we are slightly above where we were yesterday. But where was the close? 1400. Yeah. I mean, there was a little bit of a sell into the close, so. But we're above 2400. So I think that the open is slightly higher. Slightly. Can I find live plus URL? Save. Restart it. Hopefully it will give me the URL that I'm trying to paste. Yeah. Okay. What does this URL give us? Kind, YouTube search list response, e-tag, region code, page info, results per page, 5 items, none. Okay, so it's searching for it and it's not finding it is what's happening. How have you been? Yeah, I don't know. I've had kind of a mixed week, to be honest. Where did my eye is watering here. My what do we call these things? Tissue. My tissue fell on the ground. I had like on Tuesday I didn't do very great. On Monday I did pretty good. I haven't taken like a ton of trades, but we're doing good. I am really excited because I ordered weightlifting equipment. So that's going to change my life so much. Being able to do it at home and like with this lockdown, because normally I would go to my gym and I could still travel down there. But, it's like the baby's there and like, I feel like my wife needs help and then I don't go. What is quadruple witching? Quadruple witching refers to a date on which stock index futures, stock index options, stock options, single stock futures expire simultaneously. Cool, I learned something. Yes, when so. Quadruple witching matters because that is a lot of interest in the S&P 500 index closing at a particular price. So, there's going to be a bit of fight. Usually what happens in a situation like this is we'll get pegged. Like we can go and look. In fact, we should do that right now before we get too deep into figuring out why it can't find the YouTube live URL. But let's go to cmegroup.com. Markets, interest rates. Open interest heat map. We have to open it up in Chrome, don't we? They don't seem to like Brave browser. So they're part of the, Illuminati or whatever that don't like that. Just wait here a second. Where did it open up at? Over here. Okay. Watch the demo. Log in. Okay, here we are. So here's the open interest, and we want to look at. Oh, can we not? Oh, well, here we are on the. Let's look at the 10-year. Okay. 10-year. Okay, so here's the 10-year, and it looks like the majority of the interest is actually around 136. Now we were at 135 yesterday. Okay. And there's 136 and a quarter. And then there's 137. Okay, so the 10-year could get pulled a couple of different ways, right? Let's come back here to the CME group. Markets. Equity index. Do they don't necessarily have the heat map for equity index, do we? No. So we can't really tell. I'm going to bet it's 2400 though. I bet you there's going to be a lot of interest in them getting it to 2400, so we'll see. So why does this string not return a channel? YouTube live streaming API overview. API use cases before you start, blah, blah, blah. Get list of resource. Live broadcast list. And what were we playing? We were doing search with the event type equals live. What is this part equals ID. End part equals ID. What does that do? What if I get rid of that part? Drop required parameter part. Type equals video. Key equals. Oh, what is the key? Oh, the API key. Okay, what if I just get rid of the event type? Uh-huh. Here, give me a bunch of videos. Huh. Oh, wow, you guys got a ton of messages here now. Witching hour, this is related to the folktale superstitions surrounding the time when supernatural spirits roam the earth in the dark, causing havoc. Yes. If you explain to the gentleman here what the Dutch use instead of ketchup on their French fries, I know the airman assigned to Holland used wax poetic about this mayo-based sauce. Are you talking about fry sauce, like mayonnaise and ketchup together? It's kind of similar to what, because there's this place here in Utah that they got waffles, but they also have those double fried French fries, and they have like 12 different styles of fry sauce. It's really good stuff. Okay, so I'm getting a potential long actually in the E-mini. It's a little questionable, let's say, but could be. Okay, so let's come over here to YouTube. Search Speculator Seth. That'll pull me up. Now let's do the filter and only show live. It doesn't find me. I am being throttled. This is why it's not working. I am being throttled. Because I made a video about the earthquake, I'm being throttled. Can you freaking believe that? That is so crazy. And they don't even tell you or anything? So if I come in here to YouTube Studio, like maybe it got reported or I don't know, man. That's so weird. Okay. So basically I am being cut from search results. Let me show you. Here's a speculator Seth. There we go. So here, I'm here. It shows me. Okay. It doesn't show my live stream. If I filter, let's look at live streams. No results. Uzi says, yeah, you aren't showing up in my sub feed. If you visit my channel specifically, you get to see it. Only 11 watching. That is so not cool. I mean, I have your name on my playlist. You should at least see my playlist somewhere. So because of the earthquake video, I am now being throttled. Well, yeah, this is exactly why you gotta subscribe and click the bell icon, because that's the easiest way to find it. Or save the live URL that I put in the video description. Your icon to the left shows that you have a live icon next to your name, but when I go to the feed, you aren't there. I have to go to your channel to find the stream. Yeah. That is really lame. But so the issue is that if I do the API search with it live, oh, I wasn't even showing you guys that, was I? Search. Here, let me pull the exact thing. So if I put this, come on, this whole URL in here with it searching for live events for me, doesn't find me. He reported news and isn't on YouTubers' authoritative sources list, so they shadow banned him and make him harder to find. Yeah. Shadow banned, man. That is so retarded that you're not allowed to do news on YouTube. Like, what the heck? South YouTube made an announcement that automated systems are taking over from here and will flag people by mistake. That might be the case. So did I get flagged? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Because you can try with the YouTube search list. No. There's got to be another way to do it. And what are we trying to pull out of this? Get live. Else this live ID equals data.items video ID get chat ID. So if I get rid of the event type equals live, I get these. Oh, okay, so question. If I come back to here and click on this, what is it?
Sloan's Advanced Management
D8C. Does that show up on? Nope, it's not on any of those. 900 page. I have 900 videos in this channel, guys. Oh my gosh. Literally all channels on my subfeed aside from the Blaze and Timpool are shadow banned and throttled for the same thing. Man, looks like another possible 25 cut for them. Finished reading their minutes. That would put them negative interest rates, wouldn't it? Politics and debate with speculators, Seth, and other creators of this content. This is my playlist of your videos. Yeah. They posted on Twitter that people will be banned by mistake even? Wow. Did you remove that link? Which link? Did somebody try and post the link in chat? If you post the link in chat, it'll automatically remove them unless you're a moderator. How do I do it? Okay, no. We gotta. Okay, so. Video ID. YouTube API find live video. Okay. Returns a list of YouTube broadcasts that match the parameters. List my broadcasts. This example retrieves information about the authenticated user's live broadcasts. Note that the broadcast status parameter is also set to all to ensure that all matching broadcasts are included in this. Okay, so now this method on the API. And get these parts, broadcast type, all event persistent. Okay. Min true, execute. And we'll run it as speculator Seth. Look, you can see all my other channels. Allow. 200. Okay. ID D8C, right? It was D8C, right? Yep, it is. Okay. So this works. This show code. Google APIs, YouTube, V3, live broadcasts. Copy. Okay. Just make some space here so we can try and pull it out here. Okay. So we're going to do YouTube V3, but instead of doing search, we will do live broadcasts, question mark. And part equals snippet. Oh, okay. Part equals snippet. Oh, this whole thing is the part, huh? Okay. Okay. Broadcasts. No, we don't need that. How are you guys doing over there? It is possible that because you have two channels and is one of their space between speculator Seth and Seth, well, in this channel there's no space in your speculator Seth that might create. No, it's just they're just completely different objects in the system. I don't even think that YouTube knows. Google knows, but the YouTube part of Google doesn't even know that they're actually both associated. Okay. So Google APIs, YouTube, V3, live broadcast, question mark, part, snippet, to content details, to see status, and broadcast type equals all. Add this on here. Broadcast type equals all. And mine equals true. And mine equals true. And key equals your API key. That's it. Okay, let's see if we double check part, broadcast type, mine, key. All right. And when I come in here and I see the response, I'm looking for part. I probably don't need all of the parts that they have on there. Let's just pull this whole thing here so that we can look at it a little bit more easily. There we go. Okay. Items, snippet. What's the part that we're looking for? ID video ID. Data items ID. Items ID. That's it right there. Items ID. So we actually could just get rid of all this. Data item 0 dot ID. Save. And then if I come over here and I just save that, it should restart. Oh, that requires a login. This API does not log in, does it? Speaking of China, I wish media would bring more attention to the Wuhan live food market. It's discussing China claims they were doing things but did nothing right. Live action? Listen, I get the whole thing about like we gotta be careful about calling it the Chinese virus because that racist or I really don't care. Like the Chinese government doesn't want you to call it the Chinese flu because it hurts their country, because it highlights the fact that the flu is almost solely their fault. Yeah, since listen, since since YouTube is throttling us anyways, let's just say whatever we feel like, right? This is China's fault. It's totally China's fault. No question about it. You know, we all know. We all know. It's disgusting what they did, because not only did they, I mean, because this is how the last one happened, right? And they didn't do anything about these food markets. They are not applying regulations to it. And then when it happened, they tried to hide it and kept information from the public in other countries that we could have used to help avoid it happening to us. Can you believe? Absolutely, it's China's fault. And the media is playing lackey for China, for Chinese propaganda. It's ridiculous. And freaking Donald Trump, you know, he calls it the Chinese virus and they all get upset. So he's just going to keep calling it so that they keep talking about it so that he points it out. But they're trying to do everything they can to convince people that it's not their fault by claiming it's the U.S. military or something like that. 60 Minutes Australia did a great undercover video on wet markets in Bangkok. Holy crap, can you find it on YouTube? I don't know. I'll have to look later. Okay, so it doesn't like that API request because it says that I'm not logged in. So, but I think, well, hold on. Oh, we were over here, right? Oh, it doesn't even do that. This request URL, if not this, error cannot find live. But it doesn't even show me that. You see cats and dogs in cages at food market, and dogs are tortured first to tenderize meat. Well, really? Unhandled error event. Really? I did it wrong? Maybe I just need to do What is the node print again? Maybe I do it over in here, don't I? Console.log. Let's see if it'll let me do that. URL. Oh, it did work, but it didn't. I put quote marks around it, so it did the wrong thing. Okay, there's the API URL. So if I come back over to here and I do this thing, snippet, archive stop all, mine equals true, and then the key. Okay, so that's right. Header authorization barrier access token. Is it possible to do this one? Oh, look, it gives me the authenticate. Dope. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we get from this. Function authenticate. Turn client load. Execute. Hold up. Authenticate. Then load client. It's crazy to think that if someone dumped 500 contracts in ZB at market right now, that'd take out like 55 ticks. Right. Let's see here. 95% of U.S. manufacturing purchases from U.S. companies, now 95% of U.S. buys from China. Yep, we sold out. Oh, it's totally a problem. I mean, it's changing. I'm sure it's going to change, though. There's a pretty good come back down into the thing. They might bounce on that one. Okay, so back over here. That's frustrating. Right. I'm getting distracted. Sign in. and then function. It doesn't, I don't have to pass something in. How does it, okay. Return, and it returns the authenticate. Return this. Well, I'm just gonna try copying it over. I don't know if it'll work this way or not, because it's, you know. Snippet, broadcast eyeball, yeah. Do that and get rid of this bit right here. Um, oh, and then how did they do it? Down in here. Or whoops. Whoops. Then execute. See, it doesn't like pass anything. That's the thing that I don't understand. Like execute doesn't take anything into it. Well, neither does this. Okay, well. Oops. This part right here. I think this might like not work at all. Yeah. Unexpected identifier. Did I put it in the wrong spot? Oh, I don't necessarily need to say that it's function, do I? Maybe that's why. Gabby load. Okay. 47. This right here. Oh, GAPI dot load doesn't work. My niece had a little baby girl last night. Her name is Eloise Jane. My niece survived leukemia, and each baby is a miracle and a work of science. I told her 3 years ago there was a little girl coming. Oh, there's something wrong with that piece of code. GAPI load, client auth function, GAPI auth init. Okay, so I think that part is not part of a function, right? That's why that's complaining. So I don't know if I can just stick it right here. Or what? But we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay. That was better. Oh, did I put this in the wrong place? I did. No, maybe I didn't. Oh, I see. This was like this. Oh no, wait. I commented it out like that so that I could fix it. Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Hope you're enjoying watching me stumble through JavaScript instead of trading. Oh, but I just can't. I just can't. It drives me crazy that it doesn't work. So I'm gonna fix it. I'm going to fix it. Okay. So it's like this, but it's not like this. It's like this. Something like that. Wait. How do you do that? Data. I think it's like that. I hope. I'm not that good with JavaScript. Okay. It's not gonna run. Gappy is not defined. Okay, that's cool. G API. Hold on a second. Like there's 2400. Hard bounce on it. You know what we should really do is Google, YouTube, API, Node. Node.js quick start. Turn on the data API, install the client library, npm install Google APIs. Maybe this API is just dumb. Do I really want to dive that deep into it? I think I do. I think I do. Okay. I'm gonna install these packages. Moon Speculator Seth has a video on options. The title of his video is "Stop Wasting Time with Robinhood and Trade Futures." No. Hold up. Wait, what are we asking about futures? Sorry, I have not been paying attention at all. So listen, options are definitely a good trading vehicle. I don't think that they're good for scalping. I think that when you're doing options, you're doing a little bit more than day trading. Okay. I would not recommend doing it through Robinhood, right? Like if you're doing Robinhood, you're YOLOing, which is different. Okay. If you want to day trade, do futures. And when I say day trade, I mean like you want to come out every day and you want to make a little amount of money and make that like a consistent income stream. That's what you got to do. I use IB. I don't day trade options. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. What was the original question? Oh, good morning. I see you there. Any option sellers in chat? Oh, I see. Yeah. No. I mean, we're mostly so I'm sorry, Moons. Wait, I primarily trade futures. So in the Discord, there is a one channel that is for equity and options, but it's not crazy active. But we're futures traders. So yeah. But today we're trying to fix my text to speech robot. Okay. npm install Google auth library. No robot equals no likes, right? Well, the problem is that I think I have to completely rewrite the Google API section of the robot. So it might take me a while. Wow. What? It does not think that that package is secure. Holy crap. Holy crap, Google. Holy crap, Google. Okay. Oh yeah, this is good. I can do this. We can do this. I'm just reading the file that they've got here. No, they don't export that though. Jeez. they're just using so many other libraries in their library. Doesn't seem like Google's package is very secure. Okay, so I don't think I need that anymore. Where? It is not, is it? Oh, I did not delete that, but it deleted it for me. Holy shit. It did not like that. Seth's YouTube speech to talk has been hacked by Chinese bots. No, 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 Gary. That is not what happened. Listen, let's be accurate, okay? YouTube throttled me and is preventing me from showing up in search results. And the way that I get the little identifier that I need in order to read the chat is by doing a search for live videos of mine. And since I've been shadow banned essentially from YouTube's live from since my live streams have been shadow banned from Google search, I have to find another way to get that identifier essentially. Man, I'm feeling like a little. I don't know why. Normally, I would be like 100% like focused and able to dig into the code and do it. It's just been a long week, I guess. I'm just tired. But I'm gonna figure it out here. I was a little taken back that this got canned. It deleted this file when I installed those packages. It deleted Google's API deleted another node package that I was using. If you can believe it. YouTube v3 quick start. It's okay. It should have everything that I need. I probably need to create a new file here. Here's their code that they gave as an example. Okay. But what we don't actually want to do, we want get live. We don't want get channel, we want get live. Function get live off. Oh, what is it going to be? It's going to be service dot live broadcast. If that's in there. Oh, where was that part that I had here? Yeah, that's right here. Need that. But it'll be service dot sorry, live broadcasts. right? Oh wait, it was over here that we had it, right? Live broadcasts list. Okay. Live broadcasts dot list. And then off is off. Part snippet. He wants single quotes for some reason. Broadcast type. All. Mine. True. And there's this whole bit right here. I've got the indenting all jacked up. Okay. How the YouTube algorithm works. Research paper. Nah, that's not. I think you guys probably got it right. Because the moderators aren't there, they're not able to look at my channel. So because it had something to do with a current event, the channel got flagged, and the moderators aren't there to look at it and tell us that say that we were okay. So we got shadow banned. We got shadow banned apparently. That sucks. That's so lame. I'm gonna go on the YouTube, like the YouTube creators thing, and complain about that because that is so dumb. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I mean, I know how to do the things that how the algorithm works and stuff like that. Okay. If error, API returned an error, return. That's fine. Okay. Var. Yeah, it shouldn't be channels. It should just be videos. We will change that for the sake of, you know. No live videos found. Else. So on the previous API, oh, it didn't emit. I don't know why it's using an event emitter. Should it do it that way? Probably I should. I need to move this into a separate clone to other view. There we go. And get rid of this one. No. Okay. Workspace. No. Nope, wrong one. Had an earlier version. Okay, lib. YouTube.js. Save. Cool. Now I get all of the fun highlighting, which is good. Some of this stuff I don't actually need. Load guide client secrets from a local file. Authorize. Secret client ID, redirect URL, auth client. Authorization information is stored in the file system, so subsequent executions will not prompt for authorization. Okay, but it doesn't tell me the file. Oh my gosh. Turn on the API, install the library, set up the example. Set the pledge loyalty to the mouse way for Google, YouTube, Facebook, etc., and you will be rewarded. Right? Man. Do you know the site BitChute? They have a forum on this topic. I think someone here has mentioned their page, but I don't know anything about them. Yeah, I actually, my videos get mirrored over on BitChute. So if anything ever happens, you'll find them on BitChute. I'm so not into this. Ah. Let's just see here for a second. Node, YouTube, live chat. I wonder if maybe he would modify it. You know what? I was just thinking here. I should, since we know what's going on, we should go back to the Stack Overflow video and see what happened. See what happened. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I want the this one right here. YouTube live chat node API I use. And then what was the name of the Um, I should use the live broadcasts list command. There we go. Seth, maybe your video titled "Bernie is a loser" triggered the algo. No, because this happened immediately after the earthquake, so it was 100% the earthquake video. It was 100% the earthquake video. So yeah. Okay, so now next thing here is I was doing over here live broadcasts. So let's search for Node YouTube API live broadcasts. Must include Node. Oh, wait. Hold a second. Mm-hmm. OAuth flow. So they use Google APIs. Is that the one that I installed? Yep, that was the one that I installed. Here we go. Oh. Hey, this will actually be better. Hard to get in here, says RJ Will, right? You have to like listen, guys. Down in the video description, I have the permanent live stream URL. Bookmark that. Copy that link and create a bookmark for it. And then, turn on notifications because we've been shadow banned from the search results. And I'm not going to get too mad at YouTube. They got the whole, they're like running on Skeleton Crew and stuff like that. So I'm just wondering if they would give us like a better way to run it, but I don't think that they're going to. We'll save that though, because that'll be useful. I'm going to move it over to this page over here. Oh, actually, you know what? We should do it like this. Medium. So what is this? Oh, this is just a different node API. It is a different YouTube API. Doesn't look like there's an easy one. So I'm gonna have to do it myself. Frick. So annoying. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. Okay, well, they're pretty ugly opens so far, huh? They made a little bit of a move up, but now they're selling 2340 area. Maybe they'll turn around. Oh, that's really down. That's overextended. They're probably gonna turn. So today is coding tutorial day, right? Well, I don't know if I'm doing a very good job at doing a tutorial. But okay. Anyways, see, so here they want to load the secrets from a file, which is maybe I should use the medium.com code snippet instead. That might be easier to figure out. Oh, you know what? We should just. I bet you that they have a they usually create a repository with the finished code, so I would rather go and do that rather than reading through it. No. Get no, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, fine. See, he's got like all of the little bits. It's like, okay, yeah, that's the part that I need. No reason to. Jeez. Poorly written tutorial. You don't have the. Tokens.json. That's what we want. What if you finally get sexy robot voice up and talking and she begins to cough? Will everyone's device become infected? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think that she gets sick. This is a note application. Different sort of a thing. Okay, so now I'm just wondering. They read this. Just authorize. Client secret. It's not in there. Okay. Hold on. There's the. Right here, bunch of variables. Here it's finding the active chat. So there's authorize. There's active chat. Response away. YouTube live broadcasts list off. Yes. Yep. Pretty much the same thing that the other one was doing. Chat messages. Set interval time. Oh, that might be a useful service right here. So stop calling the thing for a second. Oh, now this is cool right here. This is what's going to make it better. The robot can talk. Oh, your timestamp on the video is wrong. Thanks. Let's fix that. It's the 20th. It's the 20th. Last official tweet was last night at 1 a.m., 9 hours since the last tweet, and there's a meeting in a half an hour, so prepare for incoming tweets soon. That might be. By the way, is there anything interesting on updated GDP and unemployment rate from Goldman Sachs chief economist came out this morning? Quarter one, 6%. Quarter two, 24%. Quarter three, 12%. Quarter four, 10%. Full year, negative 3.8. Unemployment increase from 5.5% from 3.5% to 9%. Well, that's actually not as bad as I thought it might be, so. Cool. Refinements and credits, bonuses, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Module exports YouTube service. Okay, let's try this. Just kind of make sure that I don't have any like bizarre syntactual errors. Okay. App.js. By the way, I still have this running, right? Oh, yeah, it's waiting for changes. Okay, that's cool. All right. Oh, man. YouTube equals a require. And come back up here. Nope, don't need that part. Here we go. So since that's gone, right? This is from lib. Yeah, it is. Okay. Lib YouTube service. Why is it not? There we go. See, that's why you need the syntax highlighting. When I copied it, it didn't copy that. Well, actually, he had an error in there. In the same file, add a route we'll call the getCode function from the YouTube service. app.listen, new queue connection. Okay, here's where we need to start. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to put that part in there. Get code. Response. See, that doesn't make any sense. Get tokens with code. Request access tokens with code, right? Authorize, okay. That's right. There's that bit right there. I want to see Bloomberg buy out Twitter and suspend Donald Trump. Well, sources inside Michael Bloomberg campaign say major announcement about future coming possibilities. This morning, Mayor Mike could fold his campaign into the DNC instead of launching an independent expenditure as he initially envisioned. Story developing. By the way, why hasn't Bernie quit yet? I feel like that Bernie Sanders not having conceded yet is a pretty good reason for why he wouldn't be a good president. Like, he should realize that it's up for him and have been moving on it. Market Watch has an article on why home mortgage interest rates shot up this week. I'm reading it now. Oh, can you? Well, I'm told that we were at 3.5. We went a little lower and then they came back. It's kind of weird, but I'm sure that it'll be in flux. But I'm sure that they're going to keep them low for a while. Hey, look, are they gonna punch out here above the 2400 again? They're trying to get there. I'm seeing a little bit of turniness though, so home sales 5.77 versus 5.51 expected. More than expected in February. Yeah, I could link the article, but I would despair. I'll just go and search. I'm sure there's probably plenty of stuff about it. Okay. This should be over here. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. So I've kind of pulled a bunch of different stuff in here. That's that one. That's that one. But what I really want is one that's an event emitter, don't I? Bottleneck. I don't know if that was really required, but okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, I added those. That's right. Google APIs. Oh, you already got the event emitter. Cool. So they have an authorize and get new token bit, store token. And these guys have get tokens with code, authorize. So these two parts are what I need. Live chat ID. Oh, you don't even need two of these. Okay, so that's cool. That's better. Oh, why are those async? That just like ruins my whole thing. Like now I'm like, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. The existing price home of 270K is crap. I can't buy a doghouse for 270K. Well, that's because you live in California. Oh my gosh. Average home prices for a 10-year, 3-bedroom house in like Omaha, Nebraska, basically. Well, you got to realize that there are about half of the country that is rural. You can buy a pretty nice house for $100,000. So it is the average. Problem is, most people wouldn't be happy living in the average house. So the issue that I'm having here is I've got like these bits like get tokens with code. These are all asynchronous functions. And here in app, I started doing those. Get code, find active chat, start tracking chat. Where was the start interval, set interval, get chat messages, interval time? Hmm. See, in this one, they didn't execute these as asynchronous calls, which might have been some of the cause of some of the stuff that like it really irritates me. Where was their token thing? Okay. Mm-hmm. I can sell my house and buy all of Utah. Now, you're here in Utah. A cheap house is going to be 300,000. Mid-size house is like 500. You would really want a nice place. You're getting into the 6-7. But you got to realize half of the houses in the United States aren't in urban areas. They're like out in the country. So A lot of those houses are old and cheap too. Well, they're still being kind of turny, but I think that they're gonna rotate around this 2400 a lot today. Just looks like they're stuck there. Man, I feel like I'm in such a fog. Like, I keep going back and forth about how I want to do this. I don't understand why I'm having that problem. I mean, these two are basically doing the same thing. Where I have an issue is that this one is trying to do it as an API. Okay, so his interval is yeah, is a variable. Oh. Chat messages equals this. So then when they get messages, chat messages dot push, total chat messages dot length. Oh, and then he's doing call to get the chat messages thing every time. And see what I kind of want is something like this where we just do a where are they? Get chat ID, get live, load client. Oh, these parts are the parts that I added. Get live, get chat ID, get chat. Listen. This the interval, set interval, blah, blah, blah. Gary Rich, if you come to Tennessee, please visit me. Our community is part of the Windham Resorts, and so seasonally it's younger. Huh. See, I keep going back and forth on which one I want to use as my base is basically my issue. So what was this one? My YouTube is, I think, the one that I want to be using. Oh, this is YouTube's YouTube one. So let's close that one because I don't care about that one. My YouTube is pretty much the same as this, right? We're just going to reset it. We're going to start. I'm going to start with this one, all right? It's done. We've made the decision. We've made the decision. Okay? So we're going to add the Google API into here. And all of this stuff right here. In fact, probably most of this stuff. most of these constants. Actually, why not? Why not all of these constants? Add all of these constants. Get rid of that thing. Request event emitter. Okay. Event emitter. So they want client ID and client secret. Channel ID and API key. Okay. So these two things. This dot ID. And so is it the API key or is it the channel secret? That is the question. Your client ID and your client secret. I think that they're the same thing. This can go. Some of this stuff I don't know if I need, but okay. This. Okay, super channel. Okay, so now this is where we get into the this should be this dot find active chat. So what does get live do? This dot get chat ID. This live ID equals get chat ID. This dot chat ID equals this. Okay. This dot chat ID equals, and then we do the find active chat. Oh, these bits right here that I added, I'm going to get rid of. I'm also going to get rid of, well, I'm not going to get rid of this, but, oh, no, wait, I can, because I can do similar. I can get rid of this one. Okay. Class, my YouTube. So here's where I kind of like get a little confused with some of the syntax for JavaScript. JavaScript node async method. I think that I can just do that, but well, okay. So this dot chat ID equals latest chat snippet live chat ID. Let's see here. Node function await. Exploring async await functions in JavaScript. Blah, blah, blah. think that I can just do this. No, maybe not. There's like multiple syntaxes, and I'll get a code snippet, and I'm not quite sure which one I'm supposed to be using. That's where I'm confused. And because these ones aren't using an await, I think that I just say async function find active chat. Like that. I think that I do that. Constant response equals await. This thing, latest chat equals response dot data item 0. This dot chat ID equals, and then we don't need to console log it. But in this one, we do this dot emit ready. So then we say, no, not here. Well, they don't really need to do that, but okay. If not response dot data dot items length emit the error. Oh, I didn't need that. Yes, there we go. If not response data items length, emit the error, else right. Now, why is, oh, that's just that request bit, and that's the close of the function. Okay. And then we emit ready. So, first thing that we do is we this dot find active chat. Find active chat. Right? That's so annoying. My indenting is wrong. We'll fix that later. Find active chat. And this bit right here is wrong and wrong. Listen. Good. Okay. This should be no. We should do it their way. Listen. Let's just copy the whole function over again. Listen, limiter, setter interval, limiter, this dot get chat. Oh, wait, what? So they have a method called get chat that we should have because listen uses it. But it'll be a little different. It'll be like this async get chat, I think. I don't even know if you need to say function async get chat. Um, I'm logging something out. This URL bit right here. This is all not needed. Okay. Where are we at? Back above 2400. Maybe they're going to be pegged. You know what? I think they're going to be pegged. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where was I? Respond. Okay, I copied all that stuff. Chat messages dot push. I don't need that. Data. I think that I just need that. Like that. I don't know if that's really necessary. Okay. So that listen thing is basically ends up being the same. Doesn't change. Listen doesn't change. That's where we gotta be. Stop. Clear interval. This interval. Yeah. That doesn't work because I'm not using it anyways. Okay, get chat. Find active chat. Okay. Now over here in this one, we've got these other stuff where we get the code and the tokens and stuff. So I think we need to copy those parts out. Get chat messages. Start tracking chat. Stop tracking chat. Okay, I think all of that stuff is done. So and is off. Yep. Do I have it up here? Hmm. Where did it go? Okay. Auth URL equals auth generate auth URL. Get tokens with code, async code. There should be. That's not authorized. Passcode in. Credentials. That's not authorized. Credentials. Okay. Authorize. Auth.set credentials tokens. I'm probably going to get all sorts of crazy errors when I try and run this. That's going to take forever. I'm probably not going to finish it here with you guys sitting. Not that any of you probably care, but I appreciate it. Your stream is invisible again, says Air Cages, right? Let's just change the title, dude. Let's just change the title. Robot is broken because YouTube shadow banned me from live stream. TTS robot broken because YouTube. Never mind. I'm not gonna change it. Air cages. They have prevented my stream from showing up in search results. Like my videos show up, but my live streams you cannot see on search results because we made a video about the earthquake and that will flag it in YouTube system. And because there aren't any humans to look at it and say, "Oh yeah, that was fine," then I get shadow. You know, the whole thing is retarded. The whole thing is retarded. I'm like, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I'm so mad I should do something. So like, should I go switch over to Twitch? I don't know. Like, I don't think that would be much better. So there's a lot of nice things about it being on YouTube, like that you get the replays and stuff, right? So it sucks. I mean, it sucks, but like, I don't know. Like, I am tempted sometimes to just say, let's just do Twitch because there'd be a couple of advantages. It'd be faster. You'd have less delay on Twitch for starters. And there's all sorts of fun integrations that we can do. Like, could make a little game that would allow us to vote on which direction you think it's going to go today. Anyways, back to this. I guess you'll need to wait for a manual review to remove the shadow ban. I think you're right, Air Cages. But the thing is that YouTube doesn't give me any notification about that's what's happening. Your channel stuff just stops showing up in search results. So I digress. So this is where I'm like, okay, get code, get tokens with code. Like, why do I have this as two methods? But whatever. Get code. Okay. constant auth URL equals auth generate auth URL with this JSON response dot redirect auth URL. What is response? Is response something up here? No. Do you get a strike against you? No, not to my knowledge. Want to search it? Want to look again? That was my whole thing showing that I wasn't there. Well, let's go to YouTube channel. And here you can see, well, there's the whole copyright thing. Settings, where would it be? Videos, analytics, settings. Oh, I already clicked that, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Where is it? There's a place where you can go and see, like, are you, what is the word? Am I just like not getting enough sleep last night or something? What the hell? I just feel like so spacey. It's a good move up. Treasuries in the E-mini. Treasuries are up a little bit too. Is it in here? Videos, playlists, analytics, comments, subtitles, copyright, monetization, audio library. It's not in here. Maybe it's in here. They've moved it. Like it's moved. Manage this. No. I was looking for it the other day and I found it. Like, settings, your channel status and features. So I haven't gotten any channel violations or community guideline things. I am eligible for everything except for channel memberships because we don't have enough subscribers. So it literally gives me absolutely no indication as to why it is shadow banned. It is so retarded, right? Are you running a fever? Have you been concentrating for a while now? Stand up, shake it off, and drink something sugary. No, I'm pretty sure I'm fine on that respect. Do you want me to go take my temperature? I guess my head doesn't necessarily, but I don't know if that's the thing. Let's go look. I don't think I do, but it's a little hot in this room, so. Oh, gotta take this off. Gosh dang it, I hate when I do that. Wait, have to wait for it to. Okay. You have this problem with this thing where I feel like it goes into the settings. Come on. It's a 99. I don't know if you can see that. So close. Usually 98.6, but just slightly. But within tolerance. So no fever. I don't have it. That's so annoying. I'm just so effing mad about it. I'm just mad about it. Okay, so like this whole part right here. Code equals YouTube service dot get code. That part I don't understand. But really it should be. Actually, most of this code should all stay the same. Except for new my YouTube. Okay. Wait until masks start running low and people begin turning their wives' lingerie cups into masks. That's going to be pretty in peak. Eric Cage's 300 viewers to 11 viewers. Right. I'm so mad. Like you get your, kind of what could be like 1 year breaks, and then YouTube ruins it. Man. Maybe so while I'm going through this, what do you guys think about using Twitch instead? I would still have the videos uploaded to YouTube, but maybe we just don't stream it on YouTube. What do you guys think about that? Because it just makes me so mad. All of the problems that we're having with the YouTube chat. Like their API is crap to begin with. And then they do this stuff that messes it up, and then they shadow ban me. Like, come on. And we could try Twitch. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's go back into this. Okay. So all of this stuff about like the getting the code and everything is, I don't think that we need. It proves you and Ace are the only traders in Utah. No, there's a couple more than that. Is the name Speculator Seth already taken on Twitch? No, I have a Twitch channel. We used to stream it to both simultaneously, but we stopped doing that because we kept getting retards on Twitch. We kept getting retards coming into the chat, and that was the main reason why we stopped streaming it on Twitch. If you use Twitch, does that mean that you're tied to YouTube? If you go to Twitch, would you simply upload videos and not live stream here on YouTube? I don't know Twitch. Eric K just says YouTube is better, unfortunately. So if we did it, what would happen is we would stream it to Twitch, and you would go to twitch.tv/SpeculatorSeth every morning to watch. And then after the stream is done, the video would be automatically uploaded to YouTube. And that's how it would work. My understanding, or my recollection from when we messed around with it. Twitch has a way to like automatically upload the stream. Now, if you ever get partnered or anything like that, then there's kind of some limitations on what you can do. But that's how it would work. So the advantages of YouTube or Twitch would be better API, no limit on the number of chat messages that we can send, slightly faster stream delay, so the delay between me and you would be slightly less, and more interactive features, so you guys could use, you'd get all of the stickers and all that sort of Twitch stuff. This is all gamified on Twitch. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really seriously thinking about doing it now. You know what I should do? I want to ask some of my streaming friends. Now, hold on. Focus. Focus. This chat ID equals this dot find active chat. Okay, but first, we have to authorize. Credentials is already a thing up here, right? Client ID, secret ID. Where's credentials? Auth is this. I think you'll get a lot of immature drop-ins. That's exactly why I stopped doing it. Twitch is more of a kiddie platform, yeah. It really is. And I mean, like, the gamification features, I mean, it would be fun. It would probably make the stream a little bit more successful, but it wouldn't make us more successful at trading. You know what I mean? It would maybe be more of a distraction than anything. So, I don't know. It just makes me, I'm just really upset that YouTube, the whole reason, like, here's the thing though, is the whole reason that I was streaming it on YouTube was because of the discoverability. And if they're going to destroy that by shadow banning me from the search results, then there's no reason for me to stream to YouTube. Man. So should I do Twitch? It's kind of like the main reason. Man. I want to know. Where are these? I want to know what these guys think. Here we go. Makes me mad. Seth, did you try contacting them about lifting the shadow ban? It seems a bit unfair. How do I do that? I think we should just focus on programming right now. That's my thing. Okay. So somewhere in here we gotta. So there's like this get code and get tokens with code bit that I'm not so sure. This we don't need anymore. Nope. I closed it. This one. Read client secrets from a local file. And then it does authorize credentials. I'm going to steal this one's stuff. Don't need to say that it's a function. Anyways. Oh, that one. Yeah, that does work. Okay, cool. YouTube API has a place on their page that says report a problem, issue, or appeal something. You know that there's YouTube creator support chat, right? There is? Where? Like, why am I shadow banned? It's so dumb. What if the Sunday you host a discussion with some other YouTubers and compare notes? I don't even know who I would even talk to. The API has a place on their page. I don't know. Anyways. Read file. If not, get new token. Otherwise, take the credentials and call the callback. OAuth to client. Oh. Wait, so where do they call it? Oh. We don't need a callback. We don't need a callback. We just need to return OAuth to client. Or no, auth this auth equals OAuth to client. Ba -ba -da -da. And it shouldn't be credentials. It should be channel ID and API key, I think. Client secret. We'll just call this one client ID, client secret. Redirect URIs. Credentials installed. Content. Where does content come from? Client secret.json. Now, this is that whole thing again. What is their, oh, what about in this one? Do they use a redirect URI? Do we have to use that? Okay, no, you know what? We should do it like this. Okay. Let me try this again. Should be client ID, comma, client secret. Oh, actually, not even that. It should just be callback because this is a class function. Okay, these two things are gone. Why was I thinking that all of that? Why was I thinking through all of that stuff to begin with? Now again. Redirect URI OAuth to what does this thing do? So here in theirs, they do this, and then they do get channel. Okay. Authorize. And the callback will be get channel. Find active chat. This authorize this dot find active chat. Da, 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 da. Okay. Authorize callback. The redirect URL I'm not sure about. Okay, but this dot ID of this dot key redirect URL. I don't know where that should be coming from. see, where does it get that redirected URI? Okay. So I don't know what that really is supposed to be, but they're doing this. So I'm just gonna. Okay. Okay. Let's save this. What we got? What are you saying here? Make sure your videos are embedding enabled. Promote your videos on blah, 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 blah. Of course, we do all those things. It's only a matter of time before one of us in the stream is going to catch Corona. What do you think about that, chat? I'm sure that one of you already has it. Hey, Ace, how are you? We're trying to fix my robot. Oh, I want to show you something, though. Oh, I never showed you guys this. Let's show you guys this, because yesterday, Rich and we were in chat and we were messing around with some things, and I decided to try and make like the most awesome looking scalp chart down in here. So I did. It's pretty. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, because we did it wrong. That's funny. Wait a second. Then this should be okay. This remove. Yes. One range. Not tick replay on that one. Okay. Templates. Load. Scalp. It's gonna be like, it's gonna take it a while. I might have just completely crashed NinjaTrader for all I know. I know a trader in Seattle. They lost a family member. Or from the same family. I mean, that's possible. Definitely possible. I just crashed NinjaTrader. Guys. I should just stop embarrassing myself. We should just, I don't know. There we go. It closed. Needs to wait for a second. I gotta show you guys my cool chart. They were all over 50 years old, huh? Okay, let me fix the data series. Why? What? So, what is the deal with ferrets? Why do they have such long bodies? I was wondering this. What are you talking about, ferrets? Just since you guys brought it up. Mm, 10 years. Jumping around quite a bit there. Still loading. I'll come back to this while we're doing that. Okay, so it does the authorize bit. Okay, we'll try and read the file, get the token, store the token, find the active chat. My YouTube. Okay. So this is constant my YouTube. And then my YouTube equals my YouTube. That's saved. Saved. Restarting. Crash. Unexpected identifier. My YouTube 55. Because you don't need to have a function like that. Right? Oh, wrong. So this one right here. 955. Yeah. So I think that you don't want to have the function bit there at the beginning because we're in a class, I think. Cannot find bottleneck. Really? Okay. Okay, it installed that one. Save. Okay, that fixed that. Client ID is undefined, line 27. I don't think that I need any of that. Scope. Scope. And I'm pretty sure that I need that. And this stuff. But I don't think that I need any more of any of this other thing. Asking Google. They're complaining about line 5. This needs to be first. $182. Oh, sweet. Equals my YouTube. So that it's complaining about that is good. All right. Now it's complaining about authorize. 31. This not authorize. Ah. This is not defined. Okay. Get new token is not defined. Line 49. This dot get new token. This dot get new function token is not a function. It's not. It is. I'm pretty sure it is a function. JavaScript. Okay, here now this is loaded. Let's pull this up. All right, let's fix it. Scout. Then we have to wait forever, and hopefully it loads. Hopefully it loads correctly. Wait. Okay, it's still loading. Okay, cool. This dot get new token is not a function. It says. Get new token. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Why? It loaded. Okay, cool. All right, now, is that not the coolest looking chart? I say. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think. I think it's pretty cool. So we're kind of getting into an area that they spent a little bit of the overnight session in. If you had gone short when I said you could now make your house payment. Wait, are you talking about back at 24.28? Yeah. So I wanted to show you this though because it's interesting to look at this. There it is right there. I think. Doing something wrong on here. No. It's like a really hard to move the chart when it's a. Yeah, there you go. Kind of in that area. Anyways. So you can kind of see where they're reacting to the level or bouncing off of it or not. Kind of useful. I scored some toilet paper, milk, and butter last night, so I'm happy. I have the toilet paper stocked away, but I wanted the mental victory. Well, you know what you should do is you should go and burn the toilet paper to show how rich you are, right? Right? I don't understand why this one's giving me an error. So now I'm trying to figure out where are the. Okay. So there's the brackets. Get a new token is definitely a thing. How come this dot authorize works? But this dot get new token doesn't. Oh. No, OAuth to client and callback is what you pass into it. It totally freaking works. Why doesn't it work? They know how rich I am. I make all my neighbors toilet paper by gluing $100 bills together as if the twin Lambos didn't glue them in. Oh my gosh, man. Dive, market dive. You really want to go down. Well, let's see here. I'm thinking probably around 23.87 and a quarter. There's going to be some support there. Let's see. They're awfully close. See? Just a little bit. You see? Can you see on my little tick chart how I did it? It formed the little cluster there. Well, they're going to try and go through it. I'm not going to say that it's going to completely go. I'm just pointing out that's a particular spot. Before 28, yeah. So now you get this fold back bar. I don't know how far it come back to trigger a signal the other way. There's going to be the tendency for it to get stuck on that 2400 because they really I'm just like drifting off. I was just thinking about how oh, that makes sense. So on here, I have this volume profile on the back, and notice that it moved the scale down, that it's changed here where this blue used to be over here and now it's not because it had to like recalculate it. Yeah, take a nap. Well, so Ace, so I don't know if you had caught this earlier, but basically what happened was when we had the earthquake stream, that did really, really well, but it triggered the YouTube algorithm. And so the YouTube algorithm has shadow banned me from my stream from showing up in search results. And that's why the robot is broken. So like the discoverability that we got with YouTube was like the whole reason for using YouTube. So now I'm sitting here like, should we really still be doing it? But then it's like, well, okay, we could go to Twitch. There's some advantages to Twitch, but then we would have to deal with the immature kids. And, what if I ever want to come back to YouTube? And you have to get everybody to move. What, you have been shadow banned by YouTube as far as discovery? So weird. Yeah. I mean, you can search for Speculator Seth and you will still get videos, but you will not get my live stream. I will not show up for live stream results. And that was how my thing was getting stuff. So that's why that's why I'm programming right now, is trying to fix it. But now I'm really stuck because it claims that this line right here, this dot get new token, it says that does not exist. This dot get new function, get new token is not a function. Is not a function. But it very clearly is. Why would authorize be considered a function and not anything else? There must be well, let's see if I do this class right here. Do I get? I do. So it seems like the class is set up correctly. It just, I don't know, for some reason it doesn't think that that's a function. Maybe just concentrating on getting some of this short. Well, I usually don't do well on Fridays, so I kind of like decided I was just gonna work on that. Because it's not like it's gonna matter like that there's tons of new people coming in and I need to be on my it's just, it makes me so mad. Like, I don't think I could even really trade effectively because of it. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing that makes me mad about it is that you don't get told or anything like that. You're just shadow banned. So like, you really want to be involved in a platform that's what they're doing to you? I don't know, man. myyoutube.js line 49. This dot get new token is not a function. This dot authorize is this dot authorize, and then you can pass in a callback to it. Get new token, you can pass OAuth client and the callback. What are the differences between how these are working? I read in this article that an unusual number of comments will result in shadow ban that day. You had an unusual number of comments. Yeah. No, doing well. It was totally because it was either because the stream did unusually well or because it had to do with the earthquake. And it was probably automated. There's the long. Do you see? Oh, it went way too fast. So this is something in NinjaTrader that bothers me is I have a line here, and if the start of the line on that particular bar is invisible, then you don't see it. So I have to make it a little bit bigger here, and then now we can see it. Okay, now I can see they hit into it. They pulled back a little bit. Now they're good. I think that we could justify a long here. I'd say that long is a little slow. I wouldn't expect to get a whole lot out of it. And that's probably going to churn around here a little bit too. Yeah. But I mean, it does fit the qualifications, right? But it was after such a big, long, short setup that probably if it does turn, it's going to take it a bit. Hey, at least we can file taxes later. We get to keep our money a little bit longer. I should probably leave and get going for work. I can still work on this because this is an open source thing. Yeah, see there, it's failing. Well, if you were trying to hold it 8 ticks of risk, you got screwed. But I am working from home, but I have to actually work, and we have a meeting in 15 minutes. So this is where it's like I should shut down and do that. I'm just so mad that I'm mad at many things. I'm mad at YouTube, but I'm also mad at JavaScript because that is absolutely a function. It is absolutely a function. Why doesn't it think that that is a function? A child just fell down the stairs. She's okay. She woke back up and going upstairs. Man. All right, guys. I'm sorry for such an awful stream, but it happens. We will be back on Monday, and hopefully we'll fix some of this. But in the meantime, well, man. Some of this is going to be hard to fix when I'm not streaming. One thing nice about not having a camera involved in the training room is you can wear the same shirt over and over. That's great, yeah. No, I should stop it. Maybe if I'm streaming later in the day, if I get it figured out, I'll stream later in the day or something. Maybe we'll try some Twitch streaming again. Fetch. I don't know. You guys come back in the video and tell me what you think about streaming it to Twitch. I don't think that shadow ban caused you to miss a lot of opportunity today. Yeah, well, it really hurts the channel too. Like, we were experiencing exponential growth, and then all of a sudden YouTube like, alt, nope, you can't do well. You didn't do the horn sign enough times, Seth, so we can't let you become popular. Good grief, YouTube. Makes me mad. The man holding me down. Yeah, letting out my real true feelings. Look, there the long finally went. It was like I was saying that that probably give it to you, but it's gonna be like really churny. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll see you guys on Monday on YouTube. If we switch over to Twitch, it'll be like a week, right? Like, I want to give them like a week or two, and if they don't fix it, then maybe we'll think about moving platforms. So there's that, and I will see you guys on Monday. In the meantime, stay profitable.